Okay, so we're going to be working through a conditioning yoga workout that will be really good to get you guys strong and fit for your yoga practice. So let's start by finding a neutral spine. You can either sit down, sit on your heels, or stand up, and we're just going to start off with the head. So just circling around in one direction, see how this feels. Making a big circle with the nose. Still slow. And then let's go back round the other way. Really nice. And then bring the head back to center. We're going to bring the hands in line with the shoulders and just work through internal, external rotation. So bringing the hands all the way around, forwards and then back. Just going to warm up your shoulders. Keeping the hands high, nice. Really good. And then interlocking the hands, big breath in, and we're going to breathe out as we reach away. Tuck the chin, feel the upper back stretch. And then exhale as we bring the arms above the head and work through some gentle circles. So we're going to do 10 reps in one direction, feeling the shoulders really wake up now. So try and keep the spine neutral and still. You're just working through the shoulders. Perfect. And then let's change direction. Maybe make the circles a little bit bigger. Good work. And then releasing off the hands. Give your shoulders a little shake and bring the body round to all fours. So we'll just warm up the spine now. Moving through a few cat-cows. Get some movement in the hips, the shoulders. Really good. And then let's finish at the top, round the spine, and we'll just rock it left to right, feeling the upper back stretch off. And then from here, let's bring the hips back into your child pose. Relax the head and just lengthen out the arms. Take a few deep breaths. You can come back to this position at any point during the practice. So we're going to be working through full body strength today, or body weight. And just go at your own pace, working towards the sets and reps that I recommend. So on your next inhale, we're going to come up to all fours, and you want to find a neutral spine. You're nice and strong in the arms. Tuck the toes, lift the hips into your first down dog. Just see how this feels today and bend into the knees as much as you need to. From here, making sure the feet are in line with the hips, we're going to float the body into your high plank. Engage the tummy muscles. Stay really strong through the arms. We're going to hold it here for another 20 seconds. So the whole body is engaging now. Imagine you're pulling the hands and feet towards each other through the floor. And on your next exhale, let's lower the knees and bring it back into your child pose. Relax the head. And we're going to work through this twice more. On your next inhale, bring it up to all fours. Neutral spine. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, down dog. Keeping the legs lengthened, shoulders away from the ears. On your next breath in, find your high plank. Another hold. We did 30 seconds in total. Try and bring the shoulders just over the wrists so you've got some weight through the fingertips. Squeeze your glutes for 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees and bring it back to child pose. Stay here if you need to, or let's work through one more. Inhale, bring it up. All fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Get a nice stretch in the back of the body. On your next inhale, let's float the body into your high plank. Again, 30-second hold. Feel the shoulders really wake up now. The head's always in line with the spine, so always try and listen to my voice rather than look at the screen. And then on your next exhale, let's lower the knees and bring it back into your child pose. Rock the hips. Really nice. We're going to warm up the legs a little bit. Let's step the right foot in between the hands, and we'll work through 10 low lunges. Nice and slow. Just rock it forwards and back. Pop a cushion underneath that back knee if you need to, because we're going to be focusing on squats today. Squats are really good to strengthen up your quads, your glutes and your hamstrings. If you need to, if anyone feels like their ankles are tight, this one's really good just to open up and warm up the ankles, the knees and the hips, this low lunge. Really good. So from here, we're going to tuck the back toes, find a high lunge and work through 10 high runner lunges. So 10 reps, keeping that back leg strong. Knee travels just over that front ankle. Keeping length in the spine. Good work. Lower the back knee and we're going to bring this front foot back. Changing sides, low runner's lunge, 10 reps with that left foot forwards, controlling it forwards and back for 10 reps. You can keep that front knee soft if you like. Just ease your way into this side because it's always tighter or looser, one's left to right. Really good for imbalances. And then when you're ready, let's move it up into that high lunge, tucking the back toes, 10 high runner lunges. Perfect. And when you're ready, let's step that front foot back. So we're back into all fours. We're going to do one more hip stretch with a glute activation drill to get you really ready for your squats. We're going to step the right foot out in line with the right hip. Nice neutral spine and just gently rock the hips back. So a big movement for the squat is your inner thighs. They're lengthening when you do find a squat position. So just see how your adductors feel today in this one. You can keep that right knee bent if you need to and just slowly rock the hips back. Really nice. From here, walk the hands towards you and we're going to find a nice upright spine. So we're in this triangle shape. Take a big breath in as you lengthen. We're going to lower the right hand all the way down that right leg. Get a nice stretch through that left side. Good work. On your next exhale, lower the hand down and line with your left shoulder into a side plank. Reach up with your right arm. You can either stay here or let's lift that right leg. So we're really waking up your glutes now. Bringing in some strength. Keep reaching up with that right arm. And on your next exhale, lower that foot down. Working through one more. Lower that hand, reach up and over with the left arm. Big breath in, and on your next exhale, let's return to that side plank. Reaching up with the right arm, lift and lengthen that right leg. Feel the glutes engage. 3, 2, 1, and slowly lower. Stepping the hands back in line with the shoulders, we'll go straight onto the left side. Left foot in line with the hip, and rock it forwards and back. See how this side feels. Good work. And then walking your hands back towards you, lift and lengthen through the spine. Let's work through a side stretch on this side, reaching up and over with the right arm. Nice. And on your next exhale, find that side plank, lower the right hand down, lift your left leg. Feel that glute engage for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower. One more. Big breath in as you lengthen, exhale as you find the stretch. Big breath in and exhale as you find your side plank. Hands in line with the shoulder, lift that leg. Really nice. Keep it high for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good work. Bringing the feet down, finding your downward facing dog. We're going to walk the hands all the way back now to your feet. So we find a forward fold. You can hold on to the elbows if you like, or give your arms a little shake. And then nice and slowly, let's roll up through your spine, leaving the head last. Perfect. So we're going to focus on your squat technique. So the toes turn out. They always want to be a little bit wider than your hips. Everyone's squat is going to look different, but in order to get external rotation, the knees are driving out rather than forwards, okay? So the knees track the toes, avoid them dropping in. And if you just watch me, if you feel like your heels are lifting, that's just your ankle mobility that's a little bit tight there. So you can just pop some books or a block underneath the heels and that can help. If you feel like your chest is lifting, dropping, sometimes that's tight hip flexors or a weak core. So really focus on lifting the chest the whole time. Imagine you're in front of a wall. So let's work through 10 reps to warm up. And you're breathing here. You want to inhale as you lower. Keep that chest lifted. Exhale as you push. For 1. Nice and controlled. 2. 3. Squeeze your glutes at the top. All the way down. 5. 6. 7. Try and get the hips past the knees if they're not already. And keep in a neutral spine. Let's do 2 more. 1 more. And back up to standing. Give your legs a little shake if you need to. We're now going to bring them in line with the hips and move into core and upper body. So we find that forward fold. Hands come down, bend the knees if you need to, and walk out to a high plank. Engage the tummy muscles, and we're going to work opposite hand to opposite shoulder taps for 20 reps. Try and keep the hips still. This one's really good to stabilize the shoulders. You can drop the knees if you need to. Good work. So I think we're about halfway. Let's keep it going. Really nice. And once you've done 20, guys, lower the knees. Keep the core engaged as you bend into the arms. And bring the body down. Okay, exercise 3. So tuck the tailbone. The lower abdominals are engaged. Your glutes are switched on. You're not arching through the lower back. We're going to do 10 Y to W's. So you lift the hands up in line with the shoulders. You want to tuck the chin so the forehead is on the floor. Lift and squeeze. It's the same movement as a pull-up. Okay? Working your back muscles. Really good for your lat muscles. Let's go for 10 reps. Bring the thumbs up to face the sky. And try and lift the hands up as high as you can. Once you've done 10, hands come underneath the shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades together, push up onto your knees, and let's bring the hips back into your child pose. Relax the head, rock it side to side, and make any stretches here if you need to. On your next inhale, bring it up to all fours, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. And we're going to step the hands all the way back towards the feet. Give your shoulders a little shake and let's slowly roll up through your spine, leaving the head last. Really good. So we're going to work through 3 more rounds. We've got another 10 squats. Hands on the shoulders, or make it a little bit harder, hands in line with the shoulders. Let's go. Inhale as you lower, exhale, push. Let's aim for 10. You can always work at your own pace. A little bit quicker or slower than me is absolutely fine. Just avoid bouncing. You want to keep tension as you lower. The arms are nice and strong. And the spine is neutral. Good work. I think we're about halfway. 3. 1 more. And give the body a little shake if you need to. Feet facing forwards, bend into the knees here, get a nice stretch. And then let's walk it out to your plank. So we've got 20 shoulder taps. Stay strong through that bottom hand. And bring the feet wider as well if you need to. That can help with stability in the hips. And then once you've done 20, lower the knees and control the body down. 10 Y into W's. Thumbs facing up. Lift the hands as high as you can and your forehead's on the ground. Good work. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together in that W. From here, hands under the shoulders, push up onto your knees, mini press up, and then bring the hips back into your child pose. Holding it here for about 30 seconds. So you're halfway now, guys. We've got 2 more rounds. Add any extra stretches if you need to. And then on your next inhale, let's bring it up to all fours. Find your downward facing dog. Hips nice and high. You can walk through the legs here if you like. And then taking your time to walk the hands back for another set of squats. So toes turning out, hands either on the shoulders or in line. Let's go. Control it down and push. These should feel really nice and open now. We've done about 2 sets to really warm up. So if you did have a dumbbell or kettlebell, you can also add some weight for the last 2 rounds. Nice, so I think that's 5. Keep hitting that same position. Every rep should look exactly the same. 2 more, you got it. Really nice. Feet facing forwards. In your own time, we've got 20 shoulder taps. If you feel like your form's going, just lower the knees. Good work. Aim for 20. Okay, and as you lower this time, let's stay on the toes. Drop the knees though if you need to. And then bring the body all the way down. When you're ready, let's do it. 10Y into W's. Keep the hands high and the glutes and core is engaged still. Once you've done 10, push up onto your knees and let's bring the hips back into your child pose. You've completed round 3. Take a moment here. Always grab a drink as well if you need to. Got about 30 seconds and then 1 more round. So when you're ready, let's do it. Find your down dog, hips nice and high, and take your time to walk the hands back. Feel a nice hamstring stretch, and then roll it up through your spine. So final round now, last set of 10 squats. Hands maybe in line with the shoulders. Let's go. Nice. And you're always looking for a posterior tilt at the top. You tuck the tailbone under, and that means the core and the glutes are engaged. If you did have a weight, that's super important to make sure you're not putting any weight through the lower back. Good work. I think we've got 5 more. Avoid speeding it up. Keep the control. 3, 2 left. Good work. Nice. Feet facing forwards. Take your time to walk out into your high plank. Let's do it. 20 reps. Last one now. Drop the knees if you need to, bend into the arms and bring the body down For your last set of Y into W's, tuck the chin, engage the glutes. Let's go. Once you've done 10, push up onto your knees and let's bring the hips back into your child pose. Holding it here for a whole minute before your next set of exercises. So it's a little bit longer rest, grab a drink maybe. Okay, so you work really well in your glutes, in your squats, sorry. So now we're going to focus on one leg at a time. And this is really good if you feel like you are imbalanced in your left or your right. So always best to start on your weaker side first if you do feel like you are imbalanced. You don't want to be on a tightrope. So the back foot is wide in line with the hips, okay? Square up the hips. This is like a high lunge position. And this is called a split squat. So you don't start in a high lunge like a warrior one in yoga. You start at the top, and this is a start and the finish position, straight legs. The weight's just on the front foot, the back foot you're on your toes, because eventually it'll be one leg squat. So you haven't got any weight on that back leg. Square up the hips. Again, you can use weight here, but we're going to do 15 reps. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you push. If this is too easy, you can pop that front foot on a few blocks, because as you see, you just drop down a little bit deeper. If anyone's got it and you want to challenge yourself. So you're just dropping that back knee even further, okay? But do your own level. We got 15 left, 15 right, and then we're going to go straight down onto the floor for 20 glute bridges. So really focusing on the glutes. Lift, posterior tilt, the core and the glutes are engaged. There's no arch. You don't want compression in the lower back. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to start on my left. Nice strong position. 3, 2, 1. 15 reps. You can pop your hands either on the hips, or like we did in the squats, you can hold them up high. But in total, you're doing 30 reps, so it's quite a long time. Make sure you're going all the way down and push back up. You might feel a little stretch in that right hip. But with the lower back, like I said in that glute bridge on the floor, tuck the tailbone. The core muscles are engaged here. There's no arch in the spine. I think that's 7. 15 in total. Should really feel it in the quads now.
Just to confirm, you'd like to FaceTime Santil.
Sorry, I don't know what that is. Keep it going. And once you've done your 15, let's give the legs a little shake if you need to. And then set up on the other side. Big breath in at the top. And then let's just go straight into it. Nice. Nearly there. Keep it moving. Smashed it, well done. Take your time to come down onto the floor. And we've got 20 glute bridges, so the feet are in line with the hips. If anyone's form or technique is going, just stop at 10, that's fine. So tuck the tailbone, lift the hips, squeeze your glutes, and then slowly bring it down. 20 reps. Good work. Try and push through your heels. And when you've done that second exercise, just hug into the knees and we'll just rock it side to side for 30 seconds. And we've only got 2 more sets. Grab a drink if you need to. So you can either make this second set harder, or if you felt like your technique was going, you can make it a bit easier. I would suggest just making it easier by dropping this repetitions. Okay, so maybe 10 reps instead of 15. So when you're ready, coming up to standing, aim for 15 again if you can. And again, if you want to make it harder, you just pop the foot on a block or add weight. So find your start position, lengthen through the spine, engage the core. Let's go, guys. Round 2, 15 reps. Good work. Keep that control and balance. Give your legs a little shake, and then when you're ready, same on the other side. Good work, guys, all the way down. Nice. Okay, take your time to come down onto the floor. 10 to 20 reps. Again, pushing up through the heels. And you're looking for a posterior tilt before you lift. So you tuck the tailbone under. Neutral spine. When you're ready, let's go. Good work, keep it going. And once you've done your last rep, slowly bring the knees up towards your chest, and again, we'll just rock it side to side. 30 seconds here, and then we've got one more round. Okay, when you're ready, bring the body back up. So we'll just finish. Same again. So I start again on my left side. We've got 15 reps. Get ready, guys. Nice and strong. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good work. All the way down. Nice. Give your legs a little shake if you need to. Last couple. Keep that controlled movement. Should be really feeling it in your legs now. Nice. And then 20 glute bridges to finish. Taking your time to calm down, realign the body. Nice, and when you're ready, let's go. Ten. Keep it moving. Try and aim for 20. Good work. So on your last repetition, I want you to lift and hold for 10 seconds. So if you're with me, we'll lift and hold for this last one. Hips nice and high. Keep the tension on your glutes. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Hugging into the knees. That's the last of your legs now. We'll just do a little bit of core focus and then a stretch to finish. So with your abdominals, they do fatigue quite quick. So if it's too many reps for you, just drop the reps or make the movement easier. And you can make the movement easier by bending into the knees. Don't worry about having dead straight legs, because the longer the lever, the harder it is for your abs. So bend into the knees. So it's better to be in a little ball and do it properly than completely straight legs and do it wrong, okay? So the exercise is quite good because you get to keep the head and shoulders on the floor. The hands are either side of you, palms facing down. And we're going to lift the legs. So I've got a slight bend in mine, but we're going to reverse crunch. So try this if you can. Hips lift and then you lower down through the spine. Okay, we're going to aim for 10 repetitions. If this is too challenging, then bring the legs out the opposite way. So keeping the lower back down on the floor, lengthen the legs out and crunch back in. Okay, so you can either do 10 of these or lift the hips. Get ready, guys. 3, 2, 1, let's go. 10 reps. Lift and lower. And the straighter the legs, the harder this will be. And the higher you lift the hips also, the harder it will be to control it back down. Nine and 10. Hug into the legs, have a little breather. Then we're going to do one exercise to finish. So again, keeping the lower back down, tension in the core, hands either side of the body. We're going to repeat that second option I said. So if you did this first time round, we've just got one more round. So if you haven't already, you're going to inhale as you lengthen the legs, exhale as you bring the legs back in towards you. The further out they go, the harder it will be. So just go to your own edge and then crunch back in. Let's do it. 10 reps. Try and keep your lower back flat. Avoid arching through the spine. You're probably going out too far if you feel it in your lower back. Inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you crunch. Let's go for 10. And it's really good as well to add a block in between your legs. Don't worry if you don't have one, but maybe for next time. Nice. 4 more, let's go. And once you're done, rock it side to side, and we're going to go into a happy baby. So you can reach for the big toe or the soles of the feet and just lengthen out the legs. This should feel good after your squats. And just rock it side to side. Feeling the legs and arm become really heavy and relaxed. And then we're going to finish with a twist. So bringing both knees down, we'll lengthen out your right leg. Feel the leg become very heavy and relaxed, and then slowly bring this left knee across the body over to the right. Add a cushion or bolster if you need to, and reach out with your left arm so you've got a nice stretch in the shoulder. But yeah, if the knee or hand isn't actually touching the floor, just pop a cushion underneath for support. We'll hold it here for a whole minute, just feeling a gentle release. And then in your own time, bring the body back, and we'll slowly bring your right knee up. Lengthen out your left leg, and let's bring it across the body over to the left. And again, you can reach out with that right arm if it feels okay to in the shoulder, and just breathe into this right side for about a minute. And then like we did before, really slowly come on out and just bring the body back to neutral for 1 minute. Taking your time, just take a moment here, relax the eyes, the head and the shoulders. And just bring your awareness to your breath, and we'll do 10 breaths together. Let's begin at the number 10 and work down to 0. And if you lose count or reach 0, begin again at 10. Then from here, really slowly wake the body back up. Add in some big stretches, maybe bringing the arms above the head or knees to chest. And then take your time to roll the body onto one side, and you can use the hands for support. And just come up into a comfortable seat, and we work with the neck to start. So we'll just finish off coming into a nice stretch for your upper traps. So you bring one ear down towards your shoulder, and you want to lengthen out the opposite side. And then using the hand to support the head back, we'll go straight into the other side, relaxing the ear down. And then bringing the head back to centre. Thanks for joining in, guys. Hope you have a lovely rest of the day. And let me know if you've got any questions.